This area is still very much a work in progress. This is our school room slash my craft room, which has a huge mess going on, so we're not even going to talk about that. Back to the schoolroom area. So this is my rocking chair where I do any reading aloud that we have for history or science. This bookshelf they are allowed to get into with permission. It's got craft supplies for card making, pom-poms, things like that, paper crafting, teacher manuals, buttons, microscope, hot glue gun, and former school supplies that are for future years that we have used in the past. So this is a bookshelf that is primarily mine, but that the kids, with permission, are allowed to use, especially the hot glue gun. They have to ask before they can even touch that. This is a basket of craft supplies, still to be sorted. Here is our easel where we write words for when we're working on writing if they need help with spelling, and they can practice spelling here. This is the craft supplies that they have free access to. My goal ultimately is to create children who are independent learners. So towards that end, they are now allowed access to most of the craft supplies on their own without asking, provided they keep it clean. So the big things that they enjoy using is the wood popsicle sticks and the yarn and the paper products, which I moved over onto my bookshelf. This is my daughter's desk. This is the current big project because she is a mess. As you can see, she is a hoarder, and we are working towards not keeping all of her toys and random supplies. Up above are ribbons, buttons, glitter. Glitter is only allowed when I am available to help because otherwise it becomes a big mess. This bookshelf used to hold craft supplies, but is now slowly being transformed into mommy's sewing supplies. And this is where the boys have their school room, their school desks. They are slightly neater, but they have piled many things on top. Each kid has a desk that their grandpa built for their back when their dad was a young child. And in their desks, they have their own set of math blocks from Matthew C., markers, pencils, crayons, so that they can complete their work on their own with minimal help. And you can see that we still have our science books on top of the desk so that we can finish the project that we are working on. They have recently been allowed to use rubber cement with supervision because it's not something just for kids, but again, I'm working towards them being able to work independently, so small steps towards that goal. And as you can see, the room is a work in progress, but it is progress. So that is our school room slash craft room for independent hands-on learners.